EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Jaguars nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
2nd and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A carry here for Brown. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So the drive will end there, and on comes Tressway to punt on 4th down. That's Tylan Wallace back to return. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry, with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is hot. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
at their own 26-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil is Jim Scatterboot. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Jaguar first down.
They'll run with Scatterboot. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Eric Wilson on the tackle. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 43, here's second down. Man in motion here is Jennings. Jackson now on second down. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
First down, Jacksonville.
On the ground, it's Scattergood. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Zach Steeler in on the tackle.
It's now second
One quarter in the books in this AFC divisional playoff. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it second down and 6 to begin. Here's Jackson. That is brought in. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big play for Jacksonville. 39 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Jaguars.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back in the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a big-time run by Mixon. 39 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A 23-yard attempt.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Steelers build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Mixon trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Get set. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Steelers. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through, and the Steelers up their lead. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing Jackson. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Fabio Carrigan. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
It's up. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll get that out to Mixon. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up.
And I think if they didn't get it there, even with the lead, I think that coach is telling them, hey, this is 4th down territory. But that's all for naught now, because after that good blocking up front, he picks up a fresh set of downs.
Purdy on 1st down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Jackson. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jackson looking to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
37 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Jackson up top again. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This returnable for Wallace. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here, the third quarter underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jackson now to throw on first down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
To throw is Jackson, and that's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. Second down, Jackson. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
Again, it's Jackson. On the move left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jaguars.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Get set, get set.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That'll be taken in by Nixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, they need 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a night he's having. That's kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up the second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Jackson now on second down. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now it's Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's taken in by Jennings. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 14 on the pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring them down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Outside. 21. 18. Yellow.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Purdy now on second down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. First and 10 now from the 36.
It's hot!
Throwing Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for our Jaguars. First down. A gain of 15.
Man in motion here is Jennings. They'll run here with Brown. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal. Brown will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And we brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Go Mixon. Touchdown Steelers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Injured player on the field. He's battled through injuries throughout his career. Christian Watson, the injured party. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A 1st down throw for Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Jackson looking to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Mike Hughes, the Central Florida product, getting in there to record the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long for Jackson. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Jackson. And open downfield, it's Johnson. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
Jackson up top again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Jackson. He'll look underneath here for Brown. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down. Again, it's Jackson. That is part of the 3. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They're at the 17-yard now for 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Get set. Kick.
Play action now. Purdy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to be third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third down. Purdy. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Go ahead. Hey, report.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On third down, Jackson. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. Loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Jackson now to throw on first down. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down, Jackson. That is caught, and he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown Jaguars. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point, and the Jaguars are back within 6.
Jaguars 42.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Outside.
Play action. Here's Purdy. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Horn now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He's going to try it here again. Short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Now, 1st and goal. Throwing Jackson. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To the air one more time with Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next.